Blue Roses by Rudyard Kipling, 1865 to 1936. Roses red and roses white plucked I for my love's delight. She would none of all my posies, bade me gather her blue roses. Half the world I wandered through, seeking where such flowers grew. Half the world unto my quest answered me with laugh and jest. Home I came at wintertide, but my silly love had died, seeking with her latest breath roses from the arms of death. It may be beyond the grave she shall find what she would have. Mine was but an idle quest. Roses white and red are best. Okay, so this poem is by Rudyard Kipling. Let's see, he was born in Bombay in British India, and he's known as a novelist, a short story writer, a poet, and he was also a journalist. He also actually won a Nobel Prize for Literature as well. So what's this story about? Well, this is the story about a quest for blue roses. The person that he's in love with tells him to go and find blue roses, which is clearly impossible. So I think maybe the poem itself is about trying to seek the impossible in love. Yeah, and I think there are notes of sorrow within it. I think he's sad that his lover was asking for the impossible. And maybe this is something that happens in reality in relationships, is we ask the impossible from our partner. At first I think we're passionately in love, and then we continue to ask the impossible from them, for them to be perfect for us, and we are as we are. Roses red and roses white plucked I for my love's delight. So to pluck, to pick. So I picked red and white roses, and I gave them to my love. She would none of all my posies, bade me gather her blue roses. So she wouldn't accept my posies of flowers. A posy is a small bunch of flowers. Bade me, to bid somebody do something, to ask somebody. So she asked me to get her blue roses. And this is clearly an impossible mission. This is something he's not going to be able to do. Half the world I wandered through, seeking where such flowers grew. So I walked round half the world. I looked everywhere, looking for blue roses, finding where they grew. Half the world unto my quest answered me with laugh and jest. Okay, so he's asking everybody he meets, and people are laughing at him and making jokes about it. Notice here, half the world. This is an example of synecdoche, where half the world, this is used to represent everybody. So he went everywhere looking for these, but people just laughed at him. Home I came at wintertide, but my silly love had died. So in winter he came back, but this person that he loved had died. And notice he calls this person silly. So they had sent him on a silly quest. I'm not sure if the person is actually dead, or if this is an allegory for the death of love, that the relationship has died because She is asking for the impossible from him. Seeking with her latest breath roses from the arms of death. Okay, so now that she's died, she can ask death for these blue roses, or maybe she can ask the next person she's that falls in love with her, give me blue roses, give me the impossible. It may be beyond the grave she shall find what she would have. So maybe after this physical death or the death of love, she will be able to find what she's looking for, but I certainly can't provide that. Mine was but an idle quest. So a quest is when you're looking for something. So I was looking for these, but it wasn't something I was going to be able to do. Roses white and red are best. So I think this last line, he's saying, I prefer red and white roses rather than looking for blue ones. And I think this is saying that we need to, the traditional and the things that we know are the best, and that trying to find the impossible is a waste of time, and you shouldn't waste your time trying to do something impossible. Use your time trying to do things that are possible, and I think you need to try to do achievable things. So, enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Blue Roses by Rudyard Kipling.